Um, recording? Cool. All right. This mic is close as shit. I'm going to apologize in advance to my mom because she had an issue with the fact that I dropped probably the F-bomb last week. But mom, I have a mouth like you. And you have a horrible potty mouth. Hello, everyone. We're back. Episode 2. Episode 10. I'm also a singer. Episode 1 was great. The premiere was great. If you watched it, I love you. Thank you so much. I did a premiere you could do on YouTube live, so that when it drops, people can chat with you. And what are you looking at my boob for? Oh, showing us that my boob is out. So like when the episode premiered, there were people live watching it, and like I could chat with them and everything, and people from the Discord came, and it was so much fun, and my mom was in there, and it was a blast. And I've been getting comments and stuff about this all week long. And so some of the comments, I'm going to do a whole thing to put on Instagram with some of the comments and like clip them and put them up there. But if you show love, thank you so much. The video had like 100 and something views, and I have like 35 subscribers or something, which is saying a lot considering I did a podcast previously for months and I never got that many views, and I don't think I ever reached 35 subscribers. So thank you. Lost my train of thought. So one of the things that people commented about a lot last week were the weekly highlights that I do. And people were saying that they liked the idea and they wanted to start doing it. And some people asked me what other things were that I did. And so someone very close to me suggested that maybe I go through the whole jar and talk about some of the things that I did, and then we can kind of branch off and talk about that. So that's what we're going to do. I am not drinking wine today because I'm recording on a Thursday because I couldn't record this week. And I don't want to, if I open a bottle of wine, I'm going to finish a bottle of wine. And I have things to do. I have to edit this tonight so that it comes out tomorrow. So, the first one, does this look weird? It feels weird. No? Okay. So this one says, I remember this. My classes for school, I go to Hampton if you don't know. My classes for school have been paid off. So I had paid all my stuff off. I got a grant, I got a scholarship, and then the rest were loans. But it doesn't matter because my bill was $0.00. I wish I starting school. I wish, please close your eyes. You're looking at me like I'm psycho. Wait. Oh, this was 2023. Okay. I was going to say I wish that I knew, people always say this obviously, but I wish I knew then what I know now about loans and stuff like that. Because I remember when we went to get my Parent Plus loan for school, like the first school I went to, I wish I'd just been like, let's just take what we need and put the rest back. But no, we got whatever we got. And I don't have a lot of debt, like less than 30,000. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it doesn't seem like a lot compared to some people. Some people have over that. But I wish I would have known, like, don't take all that goddamn money because then you have to pay it back to those people. This is a new one, but I set up my first Christmas tree in this house, my new house. And my Christmas tree is still up. It's January. What's today's date? 11th. Shauna's checking her Apple Watch that she's very hype about. It's the 11th. So my tree is still up. I'm not going to take my tree down, I think, until January 31st because I love Christmas trees. I love my tree. And so I was thinking about keeping it up and making it a holiday tree. So like Valentine's Day, I'll decorate it with Valentine's Day stuff. March. I don't know what happens in March, but I'll decorate it with March stuff. March, April. And so on and so forth. I don't know what happens in April either. Spring. Or is that May? Either way. But then I can keep my tree up and I don't have to take it down. But I know that some people will have something to say about this. This is when I made the Dean's List. I had a 3.8. And they invited me down to come to Hampton, and I didn't go because they had like a whole dean something ceremony. I don't know. And you can go down and meet the people and you get like a little thing or whatever. But I live in Philadelphia and Hampton is like 8 hours away. And they sent it to me on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. And the ceremony was that Saturday. So it's not really feasible now, is it, Hampton? Let's get a little better with our timing here. And then they sent me a letter again the week after. This is a lot of Hampton stuff. So I guess I paid my classes off the semester before. And then at work, I work at a school, if you don't know. I put together, I'm their senior sponsor. So when the graduating class comes up and they have their prom and graduation and everything, I'm the person that plans all that stuff. And so I pulled off my first prom last year and the kids loved it. And at the end, one of the kids got on the mic and he's like, Miss Samaj, thank you so much. Like, we wouldn't have this prom without you. It was so much fun. And they were so sweet and clapping and stuff. And I cried because I'm a crybaby. But it was sweet. That might be the class I like the most. This one, how did I mix these up? This one, less than 20 days of work left. Hang in there. I must have been like really going through it because that's not even a thing. That's not like something I've done. That's just a calendar moment. Less than 20 days of work left. It doesn't even say how many specific days, just less than 20. That's not, when y'all do y'all's, this is not a highlight. This is not even something I accomplished. It was dumb. This candle smells so good. Can you smell the candle over there? Shauna is against speaking to me. So she's just sitting here looking like a maniac. Oh, this is officially 1 year at my job, which I work at a school that I graduated from, my alma mater. Question. Can you look up, or do you know, you ever seen people say I'm an alumni or an alumna? What's that?
Let me go ahead and tell you because that's something that drives me insane.
Okay, she's going to look it up because it also drives her crazy. Because I always say I'm an alumni of the school, but I've seen people say that they're an alumna or an alumnus.
So alumni is the plural noun for a group of male or female graduates. Alumnus is one male graduate. Alumna is one. Yeah, one.
Oh, okay. Alumni is the whole class. That's a collective, male and or female. Alumnus is boy and alumna is girl. Never knew. So I'm an alumna of this school.
Nutcase, yes.
Okay. It's not a nutcase. Got it. I never knew that. I'm going to start calling myself. I'm going to go to work tomorrow and say I'm an alumna of this school. I wonder how many people know that. You shared this memory with me. Went to Chicago. First time. Chicago was a blast. We should go back to Chicago.
Was it a blast?
It had blasty moments. Pause. Chicago was fun. Here's the thing. It was fucking rain. I mean, sorry, Mom. It was raining on the one day that we had free to do touristy stuff. So, like, I would prefer not to go to the Bean in the rain. Although the pictures, those are best pictures ever taken are the ones we took in Chicago. The pictures at the Bean, I still use those. I wish we would have been able to go up to that. What's the thing we wanted to go to? The skyscraper building that Dave kept saying wasn't a tall building, but is literally the tallest building. The Sears Tower.
Yeah, there we go.
But it was like, what, $60 something to go up there and stand. No, you can't have my money. Nuts. But Chicago was fun. I feel like we had a list of stuff to do that we just didn't get a chance to do because the time went by so fast. But we were there for, it wasn't just well, you stayed after I did though.
Yeah, the wedding.
Yeah. I didn't, I went back the day before you, but we all got there the same day. You landed, yeah, you got a little bit of a better trick because you landed before me and you left after me. I should have followed my plan was to, because I think I told y'all when we went to the botanical gardens, that was right before our flight left, but they were sending me alerts. Excuse me. They were sending me alerts that they were offering people money to switch their flight. And I wish I would have done it. I didn't do it because I wasn't flying alone, so I wasn't sure if he was. Yeah, I should have done it. This one is when I went to the. You were with me for this too. When I went to the Eagles game with my girls for flag football, the Eagles sent my girls. We'll be at 15 tickets, and it was cute. It took us forever to get to our goddamn seats. Literally, we had to be at the stadium before we got to our. We had to have been at the stadium for like an hour before we got to our damn seat. And I just was so irritated. By the time we got there, I was like, I'm ready to go home, to be honest. And it was cold, maybe, but it wasn't because it was end of the summer. But it was cold.
It was freezing. I walked home.
No, you did not. You did. No. I thought we got an Uber together. You're insanely gaslighter. I walked home. No, we got in an Uber together. And that one Uber that like refused to meet us and wanted us to walk all the way to his car. These are in a weird order. Okay, well this one is I did my photo shoot for this actual podcast, Girl, We Need to Talk, which I did a couple weeks ago. So this was I did do at the end of the year. So yeah, that photo shoot was fun. I was wearing this very bodysuit in that photo shoot. So any of the pictures that you see where I'm wearing my all nude, that's from this photo shoot. And my hair is actually out and freshly dyed. Oh my God. I cannot read this. Why would I? You know why? Because I didn't think I'd be reading this on this podcast.
Go ahead and let us hear it.
I just put that I went on a I just put that I went on a I can't even get this out. I'm mortified that I would even write this on a piece of paper. I just put that I went out with someone. I went out on a date with someone, on a first date with someone that I've known for a very long time. And as long as I've known this person, we had never gone on a date ever. And so that was a highlight. And I was very excited. And I did not express that to this person, but that person watches this podcast. So I'm sure there's going to be a conversation about this. Why would I write that? This sticky says I recorded my first episode with Learn Lionel. I wish I had a like a little clap. No, a clap thing, because those are my friends. That's a good one. Something smells good, but like fresh good. Oh, it's my clothes because I have air freshener inside my drawer. This is also about them. Oh, well, I guess that would have come up soon. DC show. When we had we were twinning. Still never took any friggin' pictures.
Oh, yeah.
That was my first show with LNL. Late Night with Learn Lionel. We were in DC. Jesus, April 15th. Because I had started, I guess, like a week or two before that. When did we go to that podcast, that live show? Was that before or after DC?
I don't think I went to a live show.
You did. You absolutely did. You were sitting next to me.
Oh.
That was before DC? It had to have been. Yeah, it was. It was before DC. I don't know what this says because I wrote it with a pen. Oh, I gotta see on my pre-calc midterm, which I'm proud of this C, because when you don't math, you'll take anything as long as it's not a D, because a D will get you to have to take the class all over again. And yeah, I cheated, but I don't care. I guess I had to get it done. Insane. The next one. That was my midterm. I was really struggling in this class. I got an 86 in my pre-calc final. This class was kicking my ass because this is, I guess at the time, now because I don't have to take the class, it doesn't seem like a big deal. But at the time, 86, they grade that on the curve. That's an A. What?
I heard something.
You might hear the people in the condo above me. because they are the loudest human beings to ever grace this planet. Christmas past, I wanted to buy them some area rugs because someone is trying to stomp down into my home. This highlight says Sixers game with Bonner. That was my highlight when we went to the Sixers game.
So much fun. We didn't get on the kiss cam, but I mean,
Shauna want to get on the damn kiss cam with me so bad. So bad. We're going to a game when we go on our little trip together, our vacation in a week. And she wants to get on the kiss cam with me. What? This says Oh, okay. This has finished season 2, episode 1 alone of my last podcast. And I was going to go see some people. They don't live in this state, but that must have been the highlight because I don't know why I would write that. I mean, I know why, but I'm not reading this because this is a new one. This is 24. I just wrote this a couple days ago. So you'll hear about that a year from now. I do not know how to wait to save my life. Look, no, I can.
looks like your eyes twitching.
All right.
Sounds better.
Is your whole face supposed to move when you... All right, look. No?
You have epilepsy.
I don't get how people can just get the eye but not the whole face. Like that. Before I die, I need to learn how to wink and whistle. And ride a bike. And drive a car. And swim. I'm just joking, I can swim. This goes with the other one. I planned my first graduation. And I did prom. And all my kids graduated. Every senior that we had graduated. No one failed. No one had to go to summer school. Somebody might have to go to summer school. That class was a little rough. This is a good one. I started setting up my home studio. And here we are. I've set it up by myself. That's a really good one because I started workshopping this. You have my phone. I would look up on the iPad. I started workshopping this a year ago. Literally a year ago. And I never, I just kept buying things. Like before I moved here, I was still living with my mom. And I was buying things for this studio when I was living with my mom. And it kind of felt stupid to me because I'm like, shh. My HBO Max. It's not porn. That's a fear. Have you ever had that? Have you ever opened your phone up? Mom, close your ears. Have you ever opened fast forward. You ever opened your phone up and porn has been playing from my dad watches this. Dad, close your...
I don't watch porn.
Yeah, there's no way you don't watch porn. What do you... Okay. I don't believe you. Have you ever opened you could just, yes or no. Have you ever opened your phone up and your porn has played out loud from the night before?
I don't. No.
Well, that's another episode. The fact that you don't watch porn, I don't understand that. That's never happened to me, by the way, because I watch my porn in private. All right. Oh my God. I watch my porn in private. Like private. You know when you can go on and you have to use your face now to unlock it. So,
That's cool.
yeah. I don't know if you have to turn it on or not, but you have to use your face to unlock it. I started workshopping this show. Damn. Did I delete it? There's no way I deleted that. I would have never deleted that. I don't know, guys. Here's one of different topics and stuff. That's what started on the December 3rd. Maybe it's not on here. It didn't link to my phone because I have one from like a year or two ago with a bunch of potential titles, all that jazz. But either way, the point of that was it took me a long time to start this studio and to even start this show. Yeah. Can't find it. I tried. Next. Oh, that was this one. Can you wow, done anything. These little stickies are like good in the rain. I don't know why they made stickies in the rain. I can't even read this. First year done. You did it. Full. First year full. What does that mean? First year full. First year done. You did it. I don't know what this means. That's an F for sure. F-U. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Unless it says first year free. I don't know what that means either. This is from when I signed my lease. I wish I would have put the date on it, but I do have the paper. That might be why I didn't do it. I was petrified signing that lease. I was like, I just feel like I'm going to sign this lease and then they're going to steal my money, or the house is going to be like the money pit, or I love my house. Shauna asked, how do I feel now? I love my house. I don't want to leave. I live like 5 minutes away from work, 15-minute walk. I don't walk. But I moved from Uptown to North Philly. And if you're not in Philly, then you don't know. But Uptown is like very quiet and normal, and people are nice and they say good morning, and there's no trash, and you hardly hear the police every now and again. And it's a little bougie. And I like that. And I don't care. And down here, it is fucking ghetto. They are loud. The police are out. Yesterday, I heard cats doing something I've never heard cats do. There was a raccoon. We have not spoken since the raccoon. Put a pin in that. Let me write that down. Yeah. It's just very loud and it's very effing ghetto here, and I cannot take it. And I'm gonna stay because
I wrote it.
Thank you. Because this is my home and I love it here, and I like the space, and I like my home. But like, if the people in the condo above me could like fuck off, that'd be great. Because it would kind of help. My mom's gonna. It's Shauna's fault. This is hilarious. Well, this is very like, there are some people who reached out to me and were talking about like things that they want to do this year, but it didn't feel like a goal. And somebody was like, sometimes I just like wake up and I just want to make it to the end of the day. And I was like, making it. That's the goal. Like, to make it. Your goal is making it. This thing says made it to another year. And I put plus my birthday. This is for my birthday. Made it to another year. And then I put plus Barbie, because Barbie came out on my birthday and I went to go see it with my sister on my birthday. But like, I just made it another year. I didn't even have to do anything for this. I just made it. My mom did all the work. But making it is a goal. And people don't feel like it is, but it is. This is when I applied for this condo. See, I like this because like in the moment, it feels like a big thing, and then you forget about it. And then you kind of like forget the process of what it took for you to get to something. So like, I'm sitting here in this home that I love, except for the people upstairs and the ghetto stuff outside. And I'm recording my podcast, and this whole jar is just full of like the process of what it took for me to get to this chair. And I love my condo. Oh, I remember when I did that too, because I called my dad panicking. Well, this is when I got accepted to the condo, because you had to put an application in, and then obviously we got accepted. So this is for when I got accepted to the condo. I wonder what the next yellow one is. Put a deposit down. That wasn't a damn highlight. My deposit is paid. Literally, the next one. I must have written all of these because at one point, this was all in the summer. So at one point, I was kind of behind on my weekly highlights, but I had them written down in my phone. So what it seems like is that I'm afraid to open this because there's a date on it. This is when I was moving out. This one says moving out tomorrow. You did it. 9/29/23. So this is the last one that I did at my mom's house. My plan is to keep all of these, obviously, but all the yellow ones are all the same thing. This one, okay, so last semester, I guess. I need to audit my classes. Last semester, I had to take oral communication. Hated it. And it was about writing speeches and stuff like that. And my very first speech had to be on the most influential person in my life. And I wrote it down. I did my first speech and I wrote it on
About me?
yeah, about you. I wrote the speech on Shauna. I did not write the speech on Shauna, but she can't hear this. So I'm just whispering because I don't want her to hear. She's trying to read my lips. This one is when my flag football girls won their very first game. We started off on such a high, didn't we, girls? The score was 19-12. This game was insane because they won. Like, they did the damn thing. They were listening, and I'm the defensive coach. Defense was doing what they needed to do. No. Offense was doing their thing. It was great. But boy, the other team, they were pissed. Damn it. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't level the table like you told me to. I'm going to do that afterwards. They were so pissed off. So we played against, another school or whatever. And after the game, like, you know how you ever seen like a high school game or a school game where they have to walk by and smack each other's hands? No one's hands out on the other team. No one. Like, our hands just out, just air. The coach didn't put his fucking hand out. And I was like, let's leave because things are getting a little weird here. So we leave, we cheers. We won. It was the first game of the season. We win. Brand new team, new coaches, everything. We're excited. The yearbook had come out to take pictures of the girls and everything like that. We're cheering and everything. And one of the girls across the field yelled something like dirty ass bitches. And I said, we need to go. We need to call the bus. We need to go. The bus is late. And I don't mean 5 minutes late. I mean, we were standing out there for like almost an hour. What happens is that, so when you have a home game, so like, let's say if there's a team, your team's playing my team and it's a home game for me, I am not supposed to leave the field until I know that you have gotten on your bus or gotten to where y'all are going safe. Coach dipped. Other girls dipped, except the 5 like rowdy ass girls at the very end. Like, your coach can't help you. If you want to fight, you should just fight. Drop your shit. And I'm literally like, we're not doing that. Like, we're not fighting. The girl's wearing a khimar. And I said, doesn't Ramadan start tomorrow? She's like, I got till midnight to get these sins out. I said, this is ghetto. Ghetto as fuck. Like, they were threatening us. And I was like, I'm going to call the police on these girls. Like, I don't have time. So they were like, y'all don't have to wait for the school bus. You could just catch the train. You'll catch the train with us. We make sure you get home safe. And I'm like, this is like, where's your coach? So we ended up having to call their school. School was like, the coach should be there. I'm like, lady, the coach is not there. Like, what the hell? Well, send someone. Come get your girls because they're bullying people. My girls don't say anything to them. They're sitting there like laughing and talking to each other, eating halal food. Like, they're chilling. They want to fight because they're being called out, but they're chilling. It's just like totally fine. And then someone says something to the effect of like, I don't know. I heard the P word. I heard the B word. I heard the F word. And I heard like, we could do this right now. Some bags had dropped. And I was like, walk to the corner. We're not about to get into a fight with these little girls right here. And because they were so rowdy, I was like, one of them is a stabber. You know what I mean? Like, they are not fighting fair. I don't got time for this shit. I gotta go to work tomorrow and I gotta take care of these people's kids. I don't have time for this bullshit. So we ended up having to call school police. Like, it was horrible. We had to be like, hey, these girls out here, like, they wouldn't leave. They was like, we not leaving until y'all get on the bus. And they didn't. They stood there for the hour that it took our bus to get there until we got on the bus, and then they walked away. But they didn't even walk away. Like, our bus went this way, they walked this way because they were yelling shit at the bus windows. And no, I'm not going to let them fight. This is why Shona doesn't work in school. Okay. But that happened their first game because I remember somebody was like, is somebody going to threaten to beat us up every time we win? And I was like, I mean, it happens. Hopefully not. But like, it could. Oh, wow. So this must have been when I named it. The sticky note says GWNTT. And so that must have been when I decided on the name. Girl, we need to talk. And it happened the same day that my girls made the playoffs. We didn't win. We didn't even get close to winning. I went through a lot of names for this pod because I was gonna call it, oh my God, I wanted to call it like cozy up or something like that. It's on my phone, but I wanted to call it something like that because I wanted to give off the feel of like warm zen. And I was going through all these names, and then Lionel called me, and Lionel suggested Queen Cakes the Pod, or Lionel suggested something that like I really liked, but it kind of went along with Queen Cakes. And he was like, they say you're not supposed to put like, pod or podcast in it. And then Sean asked what Queen Cakes is. Queen Cakes is my baking company. It's not a bakery. But I bake cakes. I'm a cake decorator and baker, but like cakes, pies, and cakes, pies. Someone said one time at a wedding, I catered a wedding and did the wedding cake. And this boy was like, she still baked them cakes, pies, cookies, and shit. And so then to make a joke, I always say I bake cakes, pies, cookies, and shit. Yeah, so to keep it all in the same thing, Lionel was like, if you wanted to, you could name the pod Queen Cakes. And then you'd have Queen Cakes the pod, Queen Cakes the business. And you could kind of do a whole thing. But then there was another name that I really loved. And we had settled on this name until we realized that someone else had it. And it wasn't someone who like was inactive. Like they had made a post. They had made a post, pushed an episode the same week that I decided on the name. And so I had to get a new one. And I don't remember how Girl We Need to Talk came up, but just in all of that, somehow we got to Girl We Need to Talk. And it just kind of, I was like, that's it. When I heard, I was like, yeah, that's for sure it. And here we are. And my girls made it to the playoffs and then they lost. This one, when I went to dinner with my dad, my Uncle Kyle, and my Uncle Mike. Well, I was the only girl. Well, one, I like to be the only girl in the space because then everything's about me. And also, I didn't have to pay for this dinner because I'm the first and I'm the best. I don't want my sister to hear me say that. But we lied and told the lady who was serving us that it was my birthday so she can give me a free brownie. And then we just spent the whole day together and it was good because I don't see them often. And this is the last one. This is an old one because it's green. Gee. Oh, okay. This is good. I saw the initials and I didn't know where this was going. JWP, that was my old pod. Season 2, shoot done, launch soon. So shortly before, 2 weeks before the podcast ended, we did a photo shoot to revamp our very new podcast. And then it ended soon thereafter, literally like weeks, 2-3 weeks after maybe. January, February, March. Yeah, about 3 weeks later, the podcast ended. And I have pictures from a photo shoot I've never used. I have behind the scenes footage I never used. Just a waste of time. I mean, I guess not, because everything happens for a reason, I guess. So those were all of the highlights. I definitely skipped some weeks because sometimes you skip a week and that's fine. And if you're like me, you just batch highlight. So what I like to do, or what I want to start doing this year, what I'm going to do now for these is get a scrapbook and then take the ones that like really mean something to me. Cause like, I don't need to put, what do one of these say? What does this one mean? This is going to bug me. 1 year down, you did it. And it says full or it says free, but I don't really remember what this is about. I think it's, I think this says full. And I don't know what that means, but I'm going to keep that because I'm going to think about it. I need to start putting the dates on these because then I can at least pinpoint, because like maybe I took a picture around that time or something. That's going to drive me crazy because it says you did it. 1 year done. Or first year done. I don't know what that means. School? But why does it say full? It's school. It's school. When I started school, my very first semester was a summer semester. And then I took, you take your break and then you go back for fall. This year, 2023, is the first time that I ever did consecutive semesters and completed a full year of school. Context clues, people. Also, maybe put a date on it or put like first year of school, because why would I think that a year after I will remember what the hell this meant? Idiot. Okay. What I was saying though was I want to take like the ones that I don't have to spend 36 minutes trying to remember what it was about, and put them into a scrapbook and then write like right underneath of it, like, what it means or whatever. And then I'll just have a scrapbook solely dedicated to like my wins, and it'll just be called like highlights or something like that. So I can do a little section that'll do 2023, and then I'll have a section that'll do 2024, and I'll just go on, and eventually the book will just be full of that. So for the people who were asking me like, how do I know what to write on here? I don't. Some of these were so stupid. I didn't need to write finished a pizza. You know what I mean? Like something stupid like that. So I think that's why it's your weekly highlight. It's whatever you feel like was a win. So it's whatever you feel like was a goal that you achieved, or was just anything. Like it doesn't have to be, if you worked out one time in 5 days or 7 days, write that shit down. If you made it the whole week without crying, write that shit down. It can be anything. If your goal was like, I'm only going to eat, 3, I don't know, anything, something stupid. Like if you usually eat French fries every single day, and you're like, I'm going to cut down on eating the French fries, and you eat them 3 times out of the week, write that down. It's whatever you feel like when you think of your weekly highlight, whatever the first thing is that comes to your mind, write it. And it can be something that you might feel is stupid, but a year from now, you don't know where you'll be. So maybe a year from now, you're not even eating French fries. And if that's the case, don't tell me, because I'm going to judge you, because French fries are life. But I'm just saying, you don't know where you'll be a year from now. So it can be anything. But I can't tell you what to write. There's a Kit Kat under me. It has to be your own thing. I can't tell you what to write on your sticky notes. So y'all have to stop asking me that, because I'm not going to tell you what to put on there. So that was part of the reason why I figured if I share mine and I go over my year, then it will help you to go over yours and kind of decide what you want to write for yours. And this is the second week of the new year. So you should have 2 sticky notes. And if you don't, think back and think about your highlight. My stomach is growling. What else I wanted to say? I guess I'll do, so my weekly highlight for this week was, because I need to write it before tomorrow. Well, I'm not doing it every week. I'm just doing it for this. What was my highlight of the week? I had it. I'm going to think on it, and then I'm going to come back to it, because I had it and I don't remember what it was. And it was something that I thought was good at the time, and I don't remember now. F. Okay. I'm going to think about it before we end. What else? People were asking me what to write on here. A lot of you guys commented on like just the set itself. Thank you. A lot of you use the word like calm or zen or aesthetic, which is my favorite word ever. And it took
Maybe I
me,
should lie like that.
I love the word aesthetic.
Content is your favorite word.
Content is my, Shona said content is my favorite word. Content is my favorite word. We don't go anywhere without me yelling content. I'm upset that I cannot remember what my thing was going to be. Damn. Okay. It took me a long time to set this up. I like drew some things out. I wrote a lot of things down. Everything in here is intentional. So if you see it on this screen, it is here on purpose. From the color of my clothes to the blanket behind me, the chair color, the what is it? Pompous, whatever that is. Intentional. Everything here should evoke some sort of an emotion in you. We all live very busy lives. Doesn't matter who you are, what you do. We're always moving. We're always working. And I want this to be a space where you just kind of feel relaxed and zen, and you mellow out and you get yourself a glass of wine. There's water in there today. Usually it'll be wine because I'm going to do this on Sunday when I'm supposed to. And you're supposed to just kind of, you know what I mean? Relax. This is not, maybe one day I'll come in here and I'll be like very like high up energy, but probably not, as it's just not me. Yeah, I really appreciate all the feedback that I got for last week's episode. It was great. I I guess I'll post it, but a lot of you said like really, really nice things. A good amount of you got some tears out of me. And I'm not crying on episode 2. But yeah, y'all said really nice things to me, and I think I like that this is, or I want this to be, I should say, a space where you feel comfortable saying how you feel. Hopefully I say something that makes you feel good about yourself. Hopefully you feel comfortable and you don't feel like, I don't want you to feel like you're watching a celebrity or because I hate when y'all use that word, because I'm a normal person and I'm poor just like you. And I'm not saying you're poor, but you know what I mean? I'm not Beyonce. We're all the same. So I want you to feel comfortable watching me and talking to me and sending me DMs and stuff. I will answer the DMs, y'all. I swear. It's just that sometimes it's a lot. So if I haven't responded, because some people have reached out to me asking me questions about, like, someone asked me about, I think it was the glass. And I saw it. I didn't respond to you, but that's because I went to go get the link for you. And then I couldn't tell you what happened from the phone, from Instagram to Amazon to back to you. But I'm going to respond to you and I'm going to give you the link because I got these off of Amazon. Everything that you see here, I got from Amazon. Literally, my chair, my decorations, everything. This little hourglass came from, can you tap that? This little hourglass came from IKEA. I think I paid like $15 for it. Let me tell you something. Not even an hour. Not even an hour. Literally like a 5-minute glass. Pissed. Gorgeous. Very cute. Not a goddamn hour. So I'm upset about that. I've had this for over 2 years, so I don't know why just now it pissed me off so bad. But other than that, everything here came from Amazon. This candle did not come from Amazon. Yeah, but if you want to know something, if you DM me and you have something to say or a question or a topic or something, let me know. Send it to me on Instagram. I'm going to do better with being on Instagram. Is my elbow ashy? I'm going to do better. It is? No, it isn't. I'm never ashy. I'm always supple and moisturized. I'm going to do better with responding because I feel bad because Instagram keeps sending me little notifications like you have a message and all that kind of stuff. But let's also bear in mind, I also produce another podcast. So sometimes I just forget, but I'm not going to forget y'all. I swear to God. Swear to beans. No, swear to God. But yeah, we have, it's about that time, y'all. And considering I need to get this edited tonight so that I can push it for you tomorrow, we're going to get out of here. My highlight, I want to do a highlight live for you guys since it was such a big topic. What happened on Monday? What even was Monday? I don't know. What was Monday's date? Monday's date was the 8th. Y'all, ain't nothing good happened this damn week. I mean, I thought I had COVID. I don't have COVID.
Why would you let me come over here if you thought you had COVID?
Because I don't have COVID and I took some tests. Can you imagine? What if we both got COVID together?
I don't have COVID with you, bitch.
Got it. That was harsh. Yeah, I wish I could remember, guys. I don't know. I think I'm an idiot. This week's highlight was the podcast. The pod launched last Friday, and that was going to be my highlight for this week, was that I was on a high from last week. I'm so sorry, y'all. I can't believe it, because it kind of feels like I've been doing this for longer than 2 weeks, because it's been a week of just positive emotions and stuff. I'm going to get a case that matches my aesthetic and my theme. Y'all see my new headphones? Thanks. So we can get out of here with our new headphones. So yeah, this has been the second episode of Girl, We Need to Talk. I am Samaj. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next week. Same time, same place, same me, different clothes. Okay? Same. I just dawned on me, I won't even be here on Sunday. But I'm going to find a way to get this to you, because I will be out of town. I'm going to have to record. Friday. But we can record. We'll talk about this. Y'all don't have to hear this. We'll talk about this. So I will see you next week. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe and do all the things. We can end this together. Give me a second, guys. Hit the, do you see the red button up there? Yeah, not yet. 1, 2.